Hey, Cody, nice to meet you. Brian Cashman yesterday said that Scott Boras was telling him that you wanted to be a Yankee. This is where you wanted to be. Why did you want to be a Yankee?
Yeah, for me, the baseball career, for your life, baseball career is short. And I think when I have the mentality of, I have an opportunity here to play for one of the best franchises in all of the sports. I knew there was interest. And, like I said, I wanted to take advantage of the opportunity. And I'm just glad that it was all able to work out.
We go next to Brian Hoke from Yankees.com.
Hey, Cody. Obviously, there's the family connection. Just what does it mean to you to play for the team your dad played for, and what do you remember of his time with the Yankees? Yeah,
I mean, it is truly wild. When I got the news, I called him, and he was very excited. He plays it all cool, but I know deep down he's really excited. And we lived out in upstate growing up, and I grew up with the Pettits. Growing up in that kids' room, and I have some very solid memories of it. My parents did a good job of bringing the camcorder around, and back when I was younger, in high school or even before that, we would watch home videos, and we got, so that's how I remember it, a lot through the camcorder. But I still have some very solid memories of it.
Thank you.
Go next to Peter Splendorio with the New York Daily News.
Hi, Cody. Yesterday, Aaron Boone spoke a little bit about the phone call he had with you and how you pretty much instantly expressed willingness to play outfield or first base. Just what was that phone call like for you, and what was the message you conveyed to him?
Yeah, he called me and we were just chatting. And I just wanted to let him know, how I'm feeling. And, I told him that wherever y'all need me to play, I'll play, whether it's left, center, or, if Judge gets a DH day, I'll play right. Or if you need me at first base, I'll play first. And, I enjoy doing that stuff. I think that it helps the team that I'm on win. And, I enjoy doing that. I learned a lot from Kike Hernandez. He's probably one of the best players that I've seen at being able to roam around the field and just be above average or excellent at all the positions he plays. And so I got to see how it's possible, and I knew that I had the ability to do it. And so, I just like to work at it and, get my footwork down and just kind of get prepared that way. But yeah, wherever they need me, I'm available, and, I like doing it, and it excites me.
Thank you.
Jesse Rogers from ESPN. Jesse, please unmute.
Hey, Cody. As it relates to when you opted in, when did you realize you could be traded? Did you even know before you opted in, quickly after? And were you surprised that you were on the trade block?
I don't know the exact timeline. I knew when I opted in. I think it was probably a few weeks after that. I had really good conversations with Jed, my whole Cubs experience, and he's very open, he's very honest, and I have a lot of respect for everybody over there, and the communication was very good. And so I knew probably a few weeks after that, if I remember correctly. And so I understand, I get it. I get business. Very good at separating the business and the baseball. And I'm the baseball player, and there's business people in this game. So I just, want to prepare and play the best baseball I can play.
Next to Ron Blum with the Associated Press.
Hey, Cody, thanks for doing this. Do you have any memories as a 5 or 6 year old of hanging around Yankee Stadium and the clubhouse with the players from those days?
I do. It's interesting. I actually have memories when my dad was in the minor leagues as well, like when I was a bat boy for some certain teams. And, I have small memories of like the playroom, the kids' playroom that I would go to during the games. I have small memories of the house that we lived at in upstate. And like I said, my mom did a great job with the camcorder. And so we would watch replays of it growing up. And then it kind of helps me remember, what we were doing out there when I was 5 or 6.
Were you running on the field with the player families when they won the World Series in 2000?
Yes, I was. I was there. I was there in 01 when we lost to the D-backs. And I was, and then, in the minor leagues, I was the bat boy. And so that was always really, really cool for me to be able to run out on the field and pick up the players' bats and shag their batting practice before the game.
And then moving toward the present, what would you say are the biggest differences for you in your better seasons the last few years and the more struggling seasons?
Yeah, I think the mental side has a lot to do with it. The physical side as well. I learned a lot and very confident where I'm at right now. I'm confident in my ability. And, at the end of the day, honestly, I just strive to be the best player I can be. And I know how good I can be. And that's what I strive for. And that's what I want to go out and show and produce. And, that kind of keeps me going and keeps me motivated.
Thank you.
Mark Sanchez from the New York Post.
Hey, Cody. Good to virtually meet you. Just what do you think about playing at Yankee Stadium and the short porch and right?
Everything about it excites me. The organization, the fans, the stadium, the atmosphere. And I actually have only played there once, and that was in 2023. And was a really cool moment. And, I've heard nothing but amazing things about everything, organization and the clubhouse. And, I'm just excited to be a part of it. I'm excited to get to work. And, I'm excited to, play baseball and play how I want to play. That's the goal.
As a lefty pull hitter, do you start to wonder what your numbers could look like there?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, for sure. And, for me, a big part of success throughout a 162 game season is staying within yourself. You don't want the elements of the field to dictate how you feel, whether it's a cold day or hot day or, winds blowing in, winds blowing out. You kind of want to stay within yourself, stick with your plan. And that's, for me, just how I stay even keel. And, on the other side, it definitely excites me.
Thank you.
Bob Clappish with NJ.com.
Hi, Cody. Thank you for taking time to meet us. I'm curious, following up on Mark's question about home runs. Is that 47 home run ceiling still there in you? And do you think hitting with that short porch in front of you might jack up your numbers next year?
Well, that's what keeps me motivated. I know what I can do, and I know what I've done, and that's what I strive for every single year. I want to be the best player I can be. I expect that out of myself, and I'm probably pretty hard on myself. I think people around me could say that. But I expect that out of me, and that's what I want, and that's what I strive for in the off season and every day in the season.
Well, it was those 47 home runs in your mind was an outlier. I mean, is that who you are, or are you more of the 20 home run guy?
Yeah, I've done it. Had a good amount of home runs my rookie year, and I do think that it is in the tank. With that, you never know the future, and I try not to put future numbers. I don't set future numbers. I just want to go out and play the best baseball I can play, defense, running the bases, and just helping the team win.
Thank you.
Back to Jesse Rogers.
Yeah, sorry. Playing off all of that, Cody, did you find Wrigley Field more difficult than most people would have thought, especially last year? It played pretty big. and it felt like you did cut down your swing, maybe more than you wanted to, just out of necessity. Can you kind of assess that? And do you think you sort of might get back to a sort of a bigger swing or whatnot at Yankee Stadium?
Yeah, I think the beautiful thing about Wrigley Field is the elements. You get the wind, you get the day games, and it was tough. I've never been a guy to make excuses. There were definitely good days to hit at Wrigley Field. There's days where the wind wasn't blowing or the wind was blowing out a little bit. And I think that's part of the experience at Wrigley is the elements, and that's what makes it so unique. But yeah.
Time for a few more. Brian Hoke, back to you.
Cody, I'm just curious, what were you doing when the trade went down? How did you find out, and how did you react?
I was very excited. Obviously I kind of knew I was probably going to get traded. I didn't know 100%. Scott called me and told me what was happening. And I was actually packing up to head where I'm at to go in Atlanta. So the news broke when I was on the airplane. And, I think that the first emotion, I was just excited. And like I said, you only get so long in baseball in your life, and the fact that I have an opportunity here to play for the Yankees is special, and I want to take full advantage of it.
And have you heard from any of your new teammates yet?
Yeah, a lot of people reached out right away. Chatting with Freed a little bit a few days ago, and I've had a lot of at bats off Freed, just being in the NL together, and we're just chatting about it and how excited we are. And it's a good pickup for the Yankees. He's a nasty pitcher. Pitch ability is off the charts, and he's a great dude as well. So excited to get out there and get it going with the guys.
Thank you.
Go to Jen Williams, Fox 5. Go ahead, Jen.
Hey, Cody, welcome to New York. Quick question for you. You've played in big markets. You've been in some intense playoff atmospheres. You mentioned growing up, how you grew up. How have these experiences prepared you for suiting up for the pinstripes?
Yeah, I was just chatting with some of my family, just, the ups and downs of a career and how it all, there's good moments, there's bad moments, there's, but it kind of all brought me here, and I feel like I'm prepared for it. I've been at the highest stage and at the lowest stage, and I like where I'm at right now. And say it one more time, but like this baseball career is so short, in your whole life. So the pressure, the moment, you want it, and you can take advantage of it, and that's the goal for me, and that's what I want to be a part of.
Take a last question in queue from Peter Splendorio.
Cody, just wanted to get your thoughts on potentially batting in front of or behind Aaron Judge this year.
I mean, what a talent he is. Watching from afar, it's amazing what he does. Haven't given it much thought. I'll probably chat with Booney about it later on in spring, or maybe we'll try some things out through the lineup. I think anywhere the Judge makes any team better, and whoever is hitting in front of him or behind him makes those people better as well. But no preference for me. I'm sure we'll try some things out and see what fits best for the team. Whatever lineup they want to roll with, whatever they think is the best lineup, and wherever they want to slot me in, gladly do it. And I'm excited for it.